Good evening, everybody. Thank you for watching. I wish tonight we could be at a band concert, watching all the hard work of the kids, all the hard work that the kids have put in all year. But we can't, so we're going to do the best that we can with what we have. And so I would like to start off by saying thank you. Thank you to Chad LeBlanc, Ben McNeil, Greg Bauer, all the staff and support staff for their support of the band program at MRHS. Without their support, we just couldn't do what we do. They're incredible to me and to the kids and for the program, so really appreciate it. A huge thank you goes out to the band executive. We've got Tave McLennan, Tanya French, Tasha Wade, Margaret Waldner, Darlene Bukima. Thank you very much. You've made what I have to do so much easier. Don't have to do any of the administration stuff, and you all do it so very well. Thank you for your time and your talents. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you to all the band parents for all the things that you have done throughout the year, getting your kids up, listening to your kids practice, and they practice, coming out to band concerts, being supportive, signing the paperwork, doing all those things that you do as parents. Really, really appreciate it. Without you, we couldn't have a band program that is as strong as MRHS's is. Lastly, but not least, I really want to thank the kids who make what I do amazing and fun and interesting and make me love what I do every day, most days. And anyway, I really appreciate them. So thank you very much, kids, if you're watching. I can't wait until next year. Got a lot of cool tunes lined up. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll figure stuff out. It'll be all right. About next year, I really, really want the kids to keep their instruments over the summer. Unless they're broken, unless they're not working, in which case bring them back. We'll sterilize them, we'll clean them up, and we'll get them out. If you need a read or anything, please contact me. Call me, email, whatever you need to do, Google Class. We'll figure something out. I'll have them set aside for you for next week when people can come to the school. Thank you again for the time that we had this year. It was great. It will be great again. Sometimes you sprint and sometimes you tread water. We might be treading water a little bit now, but we'll be sprinting again. Once again, I look forward to next year, whatever that looks like, and I'm sure we'll figure it out. We got some smart minds on it. Awards. Traditionally, what we do this time of year, we hand out some awards to 3 groups of students. We're going to start with the grade 7s, the Promising Young Musicians Awards. I had so many. And normally we do 2 or 3, but I had to do 5, and I probably could have and should have done 10. But you do have to narrow it down somehow. So the grade 7 Promising Young Musicians Awards go to, and there will be a little keeper plaque for this. Their names go on a big plaque, but there's a little keeper plaque that we'll get to them as soon as we can. Kaya Diggins, Haley Wheeler, Ryan Johnston, Liliana Messam, and Jonah Banks have been consistently excellent all year long. And we thank them and keep an eye out for them. Stellar players, really, really great, and great attitudes as well. Junior band, most outstanding musicians. Once again, this is tough. I could have picked 10. I narrowed it down to 4. Luke Melanson, Annie Miller, Emma Johnson, and Jesse Lewis. These 4 managed to make it to senior band in grade 9, and not just make it, but they certainly held their own and were integral parts of the band. So congratulations to those 4. Really, really well done. Once again, I could have picked 10, 12 from the junior band, especially from the grade 9s, but you got to pick. So those 4, congratulations. Senior band, most outstanding, and this one was really tough too. Consistent and consistently outstanding performance, attendance, and attitude. They go to Jacob Bakima, Rebecca Wade, and Will Lutman. Thank you, 3. It's going to be very different without you next year, and a little bit more about that in a few minutes. Those are the awards. I'm going to stop the video, and then we'll continue with a few words that I have planned for the grade 12s. All right. This is one of the best and hardest moments for me as a music teacher. I get to teach these kids from grade 8, in this case, to grade 12, and you get to know them quite well after 4 or 5 years. So here are the band grads for 2020. We have 10 and a half band grads this year. We'll start with half. Ryan McIntyre, the return of the prodigal son. You left for a year or so, but the call of band was too strong. You had to come back, couldn't stay away. Thanks for being a solid and funny part of the senior jazz band this year. You're crazy smart, very teachable. That humility, intellect, and kindness will take you a very, very long way. I wish you all the best. Tyler Baker. I think I've known you the longest of all the grads. I've watched you play ball for what seems like forever. I've watched you become a leader, an ambassador for the school, a great athlete, a very fine musician, and a hell of a great guy. I wish you well in all that you do, and I hope you continue to share your talents in athletics and music wherever you decide to land. Also, never stop playing the piano. You're better at that than you give yourself credit for. Take care, Tyler. Thanks. Ryan Gates. You're one of my favorite kinds of band students. You're not the typical band geek. I love that band can still be a place for athletes as well. Looking at some band pictures, I notice how you are always smiling in them, always enjoying the company of your friends, always helping out, and always participating. Thank you for sticking around and not making me look too bad at the teacher-student hockey game. Daniel Boats. Wow. You came on really strong. Quiet and now confident-ish. Gonna be a killer combination. Add to that your kindness, your dry humor, your wit, and we're left with no doubt at the kind of bright future that you are going to have. If you can handle several hundred eyes being on you at a very emotionally charged time, then you can handle just about anything. Well done. Donald Lightburn. You were the first to be at morning band by a long shot. I will miss our early 7:15 a.m. chats. I will miss your amazingly delicious, freshly made bagels. I'm going to miss our talks about video games of which I've never heard before. Most importantly, I'm going to miss your kindness and your gentle way. I wish you all the best. You deserve every single good thing that comes your way. Logan Gessner. Gonna be difficult to lose you, man. A really great guy. I love having people like you in band, comfortable in a hockey rink, in a truck, with a banjo, or a fishing rod, or a trombone. The world needs more people like you. Kind, fun-loving, willing to work hard. Thank you for sharing your time and talents with us. I hope you're my neighbor someday. Jacob Bakima. Consistent, a kind friend, funny. That's what all the kids say. I can say that you are kind and polite, talented, and have become coachable and it's been fun watching you become a leader. Thank you for being a rock in the low brass section, and for being someone who has been consistently dependable for band. I really wish you all the best. Lauren Young, you're always so quiet, and then you weren't. Still not loud, but very confident. The best thing about my job is that I get to watch kids grow up from grade 8 to grade 12. It's some challenging changes, and you have navigated them incredibly well. Well done. Thank you for sharing your time, your talents, your intellect with us. Muchly appreciated. And wish you all the best. Will Lutman. This year's band ninja. You came out of nowhere. Well, I shouldn't say that. Last year you were developing really great, but this year, holy cow. Quiet and lurking in the shadows. Thank you for all you've done this year. You've improved in so many ways as a musician. You've become incredibly strong. The work you put in on saxophone has been tremendous. And I'm really glad I got to hear you play. I so wish I could have heard this final concert. I hope somehow you can continue to play music on your journey. The world deserves that. Not just for your own sake, but the people that get to listen to it. Take care, and thank you. Ava, so quiet most of the time, and then you were not, and you were pretty loud, and I really like that. So involved in school life. Everywhere you look, you were doing something for the school and for the school community. I love that at MRHS there are lots of opportunities for students to make their way and to give back in their own way using the talents that they have. You have been using the talents that you have to the best of your ability to lift our school up. Thank you very much, Ava. Great job. I wish you well. Rebecca Wade, great flute, piccolo, alto, and tenor sax player, piano player, and singer. There is no way I can put into words what you mean to this band program and to this school. You've been an ambassador for our school, and you embody some of our best things that this school represents. Academics, the arts, giving of oneself, getting kicked around but always getting backed up. I can't thank you enough for all of you have done for the school community. I'd wish you luck, but I don't think luck is going to play a very big part in all the success that you are guaranteed to have. Your kindness, talent, and work ethic will take care of all of that. I'll miss you terribly. To all the grads, thank you for your time. Band is a long season. Thank you for your talents and for giving the gift of music to each other, to me, to the school, and to the community. Band is more like life than anything else. We don't play for banners. You don't get trophies. There are no playoffs, few if any material payoffs. We come in twice, 3 times a week, some of us, and we get better by listening, by working together, by trying hard, by failing, by figuring out what went wrong, fixing it, working at it over and over again. We have no bench. We are all valued, necessary, wanted, needed, and loved. We are responsible for ourselves, to each other, and to the music. We prepare, we communicate, we commit, and we perform. Why we do this? It's very personal. Each of our answers are different, but I want to thank you now for your dedication. Thank you for your trust. On behalf of the school, thank you for musicking with and for us. And I wish you all the best of luck. Now at this point, I would call you up and you would get a little pin My pin is on my uniform at the school. Your pin will be waiting for you at some point, whenever we can make that happen. All right. You all music for me all the time. I am going to music for you now. In times like these, you can, although there are lots of songs I could pick, I find that you can never go wrong with the Muppets. Saying goodbye, going away. It seems like goodbye is such a hard thing to say. Touching a hand, wondering why. It's time for saying goodbye. Saying goodbye. Why is it sad? It makes us remember the good times we've had. Much more to say. It's foolish to try. It's time for saying goodbye. Well, I don't want to leave, but we both know sometimes it's better to go. Somehow I know that we'll meet again. Not quite sure where, and I don't know just when. You're all in my heart, so until then, I want to smile, I want to cry, saying goodbye. La 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 da 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 da. It's time for saying goodbye. All right. Now, you all take care. Thank you very much. Have a good rest of the year and a good summer. Take care, everybody.